working class people for America, honestly. And I want to thank also the organizers that invited us. Thank you, Anna Marie and Clayton Monroe, for inviting us to this event. We really do appreciate it. It's an honor. Where's Meredith? Thank you, Meredith, for these pens. They're really full. Go to Meredith for the pens. Those pens are awesome. And I want to thank the other speakers as well. Miss Rosie, you're going to get elected. And also the others who haven't come up yet. Kyle, I'm rooting for you. And Jamie, thank you for all you do for the community. Thank y'all. So listen, can I take this?
Absolutely.
The truth is, politics is not complicated. Politics is about trying to understand where we come from, where we are today, and where we want to go in the future. We are living in the wealthiest country in the history of the world. There is no excuse why every man, woman, and child is not enjoying a decent standard of living. Period. Here's what the media doesn't talk about. We are living in a nation where a handful of wealthy billionaires have outsized control over our economy, our media, and our Congress. And we are gathered here today to say that is going to change. Today in America, we have more income and wealth inequality than we have ever had in the history of this country. The media, the culture, the establishment tells us what we should be outraged about. You know, if a kid shoots up a school, we should be outraged. It's a crime. But somehow we are not outraged when so few have so much and so many have so little. In America, one man owns more wealth than the bottom 52% of American households. Can you believe that?
No.
So in the richest, can you believe that? It's outrageous.
No.
It should change. So in the richest country, it doesn't matter how rich we are as a country because of this massive inequality. One guy more than the bottom 52%. The top 1% has more wealth than the bottom 93%. CEOs are making 350 times more than the average worker.
It's not right.
It's not right.
Bullshit.
It is. It's not just concentration of ownership. We are also looking at 6 major media conglomerates that own and control what you see, hear, what you see and you hear. You ever wonder why some of the most important issues for working people never get discussed? That's kind of why. You ever ask yourself, how come we don't hear about what other countries around the world are doing in terms of healthcare or education? That's why. But that's not enough. They also now control our political system. So let us be clear, and that is especially since this disastrous Citizens United Supreme Court decision overturned it. You have a political system now where billionaires can spend as much money as they want to elect their candidates or defeat candidates who stand with the working class. Our friend Elon Musk contributed $270 million to get Trump elected, and he expected a return on his investment. What he got was the ability to run the United States government for 3 or 4 months and to exercise his extreme right-wing ideology. What Mr. Musk was able to do at a time when the Social Security Administration is under attack, seniors are having trouble getting information about their benefits, and 7,000 Social Security employees were fired at a time when we are not adequately staffing the Veterans Administration so that the men and women who put their lives on the line and the veterans get their health care and their benefits that they deserve. Musk and his friends wanted to cut 80,000 employees from the Veterans Administration. These are unacceptable.
Not right.
Yep.
The point is, what am I getting at? The point is, we are living in a society where if people stand up for what is right, they will be punished. And that is a system that we can no longer tolerate because day after day, Washington becomes further and further removed from the reality of the American working class. I say no more. We, Alton, say no more. We are living under perhaps the most dangerous president in the history of this country, threatening the constitutional rights of Illinoisans and Americans broadly, sending ICE to my hometown of Broadview.
Wow.
And instilling fear into Trump's own countrymen. When I listen back to his speech on Inauguration Day, I'm reminded of Lincoln at Gettysburg, the day where thousands of Union soldiers died to end the abomination of slavery. They died so that we will continue to have a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. 60% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. 85 million are uninsured or underinsured, and that will be made much worse as a result of Trump's legislation. Our education system largely broken. Child care is dysfunctional. Higher education too expensive. Trade schools are largely unavailable to working class kids. I'm a union electrician. Trade school is very near and dear to my heart, and our children deserve options other than college if they so choose. Wouldn't it be extraordinary if the whole world looked at Americans and said, wow, we want to emulate that great healthcare system you have. How'd you do it? That great education system. How do you have affordable housing for more of your people, for all of your people? How do you have the best childcare system in the world under which your kids are flourishing? That's the America we want. So I have one more thing to say. Yes, the 1% has immense power. And I'm not a PhD in mathematics, but I think the number 99% is a whole lot bigger than the number 1%.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much.